Hello, my name is Indira and I'm a criminology student from University of Indonesia. Here I am as an IISMA Awardee to University of Leicester in the UK. And here I'm studying media and sociology, and right now I'm in, sitting down in front of the Philin Johnson's building where the Department of the Criminology of University of Leicester is situated. And fun fact, it used to be a hospital during the First World War, so that's kind of interesting, also kind of creepy, but okay. Nice. Okay, so I first heard of ISMA when a member of the staff from my faculty sent the information towards the group chat, and then just kind of like, hey, this is an exchange opportunity, it's free, everything is fully funded, apply. And then I gathered a bunch of people from my department to come and apply with me. There were like 7 of us, so we did it together. It was such a long journey, such a long process, it was a tedious process, but we did it together, and that's why we get through it. So, friends, important. Yes. And so I applied without actually thinking much about it. Like, it was an impulsive decision, and yeah, I really had nothing to lose, so I applied. And really, one of the most memorable thing about the application process is that, so in order to apply, we have to have our English proficiency test. And the universities that I wanted to go to does not take TOEFL, which what I already have, but they're asking for IELTS, so I have to apply for an IELTS test. And then, so I did. I searched far and wide for available IELTS tests in a short amount of time. I went to two cities over. I applied on Friday and the test is on Monday. Did not properly study for it, but I did manage to pass. So, good for me. Anyway, and then we met, and then after that, we did an interview, which was very short. I guess it wasn't very, a complicated process. After that, we did an interview. We waited for like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks for the announcement, and then we finally got the announcement. We connected. I connected with other awardees to University of Leicester as well. There are 10 of us, and yeah, throughout the whole administration process, which I hate doing, by the way, administration process, but we got through it together. Again, friends, important. So yeah, we were very supportive with each other. We kind of fill in the gaps, fill in the everything that we needed to do. We made checklists of everything. We prepared everything together. So it was really, they were very helpful, very supportive, and then we got here together. And it was such a surreal moment at first, because we had to do quarantine for 10 days in one of the hotel near Heathrow. We got separated there, and it was actually very surreal because we didn't feel like we're in the UK. We feel like, oh yeah, we're in the hotel and outside it's very cold and that's it. We didn't think that, oh yeah, this is the UK, we're actually here. It didn't hit us until we actually went to Leicester. They picked us up by coach at the airport, and then we got to Leicester, and it just really hit us. Oh my god, we are actually here in the UK, studying at Leicester together. Yeah. And we started studying immediately, because we started classes like the Monday after we got here. We got here on Saturday, and the next Monday we started our classes. And I'm studying here. I'm taking 3 modules. I'm taking life sociology, doing social research, and production of news. Yes, I know what I'm doing. Production of news. So the classes were very engaging. It was very fun. It was very different from what I'm doing in Indonesia, which is criminology, and well, they have some relation to each other, but the way that they presented the materials, the way they handle the class, the way the lecturers teach us. It's very different. Here it is very engaging, very student focused. It's kind of, yeah, it's self learning, but not in the way that makes you want to barf after you read like 3 reading materials. We have seminars here, which I find very helpful for discussions, and it's it's very engaging. It's kind of, they really value your personal experience, your personal thoughts, your critical thinking and analysis skills. They really value that, and it shows towards at the assessment that they give you. Usually it's on essays and weird, creative, variative assignments. Like this one, I have to do a video diary and a field notebook for life sociology. So yeah, that was fun. That was very fun. Because we went to field trips. And then we had to write down our own observations, and then we have to explain the observation in a video diary, much like this one. So yeah, that's fun. But my favorite is doing social research, because it's really let me explore than what actual research is about, like especially qualitative research, and that's what they're focusing on. And Leicester is a research university, so I'm really excited to kind of dive into it, like how they're supporting their researchers and how they're doing their research, and yeah, and all that jazz, kind of like. And yeah, other than my studies, I volunteer at the University Arts Center as a gallery assistant. Basically, I sit there and watch over the gallery, kind of check everything, if everything's working correctly, if the art is where they're supposed to be, and if the customers or like the visitors find any problems. That's where I came in. And I also volunteer as a shop assistant in one of the many charity shops here they have. And yeah, it's been fun because it allows me to expand my experiences, and kind of let me try other stuff other than academic. Let me focus on other things as well. Let me help give back to the community, to actually actually do something with my free time. And speaking culturally, what I've done to introduce Indonesian culture to the UK is that sometimes I cook, and sometimes I cook Indonesian food, and it's really good. So that's my part of introducing Indonesian culture here in the UK. Mostly it's because to kind of shoot my longing of home, actual food with actual taste and seasonings and spices. But but it's been fun cooking for my friends and my flatmates, and yeah. And here I am speaking at the uni in front of the Phil Johnson's building, just 2 days before I'm supposed to come back home. So I would say that my experience here has been very valuable. And yes, I acknowledge once more that this is a privilege that not everyone can have. But I appreciate to the Ministry of Education, Research and Technology to kind of open up this opportunity for basically everyone. And it is also a privilege that I can sit here and be able to talk about my experience, to kind of share with everyone. So I would say that I'm very thankful for this experience. I'm very grateful that I can experience this, that I can have this, and it makes me think about what I'm gonna do in the future. And definitely I would love to come back here for my master's degree. And that has been what IISMA given me. I am officially IISMA biased because IISMA has given me the opportunity to study here in the UK with full funded scholarships. So let's be bold to go abroad.